Dear Christ Church family, as we have grieved the past several days of life in America, our hearts were broken, our spirits crushed, our dreams of community up in flames. In shock and disbelief, we painfully witnessed the tragic and senseless death of George Floyd, an innocent person of color killed in the custody of the police, yet another victim of the oppressive sin of racism. I must confess that, like so many others, I expressed great heartache and anger as I heard George Floyd's final plea for help. His repeated cries, reminiscent of so many other Black people whose lives have simply not mattered. Up close and personal, the world witnessed a defenseless human being lying face down on a dirty metropolitan street, hands cuffed behind his back, a crowd of bystanders looking on as one police officer forcibly pressed his knee against George Floyd's neck until all breath and life was extinguished. These images should forever be seared in our memories. Such callous disregard for human life should compel every citizen to action. George Floyd's death must represent the final wake-up call for every person, regardless of race, religion, creed, or color. My brothers and sisters, our guilt has been exposed. The time has come. Our action is long overdue. We can no longer remain silent, for our silence condemns us. We can no longer simply do nothing, stand idly by, turn a blind eye or a deaf ear, or hide behind our white protected status. We can no longer smugly preach that all lives matter until all lives truly matter, until Black lives matter. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and countless other victims of systemic racism were once our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, our family, our friends, our responsibility to protect. We are indeed our brother and sister's keeper. The words of Jesus should ring out loud and clear. Inasmuch as you cared for the least of these, you cared for me. Yes, the time has come for all Americans to stand up, to speak up, to shout out, to stand together, to boldly seek an end to the sin of racism, injustice, inequality, and oppression. I am convinced that we can succeed if, united, we stand. This is my prayer. This is my hope. This is my dream.